Casey at the Guardian Oracle. Sorry, everybody, I am late. I got into this meditation, and I guess I kind of lost track of time, and then I step outside, and it's like this whirlwind of just energy. It's like I can feel the entire universe's energy just... I know the election's going on. It's like I can almost, as an oracle and a psychic medium, an intuitive and a channeler, a galactic being from the stars, I am picking up on so much energy. For those of you that don't know me, hi, my name is Casey. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. This is our tribe. For those of you that have been with me since day one, I love you. You know who you are. And for all of those that have subscribed lately, thank you. And thank you for supporting the channel. All right, got some intense channeled messages. Before we do this, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who voted today or whenever and took a stand for our nation, for the United States of America. I'm going to open up with a prayer, and then I'll go into my light language and we'll get started on these channeled messages. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. You guys are magnificent beings. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, I just thank you so much for this collective of brave souls, the warriors that are continuously kind and do their due diligence to help the underdog, the children, the elderly, the lost, the forgotten, and who have the heart of Christ, who can see the unseen, feel what others can't, and who bring enlightenment into their own souls, work with their shadows. I just ask that you would cover the entire world right now with your sovereignty and with your love, and break the chains, yield the sword, Archangel Michael, and break the chains off of these light workers and these spiritual beings, those lost in addiction, alcohol, whatever it may be, victim mentality, mindset. I just break them, break the chains, Archangel Michael. And I love you guys all so much. Holy Spirit, holy angels. And I pray this in Yeshua's name. Archangel Michael, I call on you to guard the gates. I demand, declare, decree that no weapons formed against myself or my listeners will prosper, so mote it be. All right. Somebody been super emotional today. For some reason, my left eye is tearing up, so that could be prevalent. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for joining me in the prayer. Before I get into this any further, I am going to do my sacred prayer. So here we go. Oh wow. So mote it be. Lots of red. When I was meditating earlier, there was a lot of green that wanted to come through. Green means go, green light. All right. Never lost. These are channeled messages that I channel, that I get from the higher realms and from my star family as a star seed. So here we go. These may resonate with you, they may not. Don't make the story fit. This is a channeled message for the collective. So here we go. What kind of placebo is this? I don't know. Is it working? Never lost, always found. I heard nope. Sincere apology. Stepping down. Somebody is stepping down. Taking your rightful place. Throne King. Throne King. They're telling me Game of Thrones. I hear that right now. What does she sing? Are you coming to the tree? Is it the tree? The tree. The tree. Ancestry. As above, so below. Ancestors. No more hiding. The time is here. Merging of two very different timelines. This story does have a good ending. And then they had me put in parentheses for some. Inexplicable. The names that I channeled. Rosanna, Diana, Martha, Bonnie, Siebert, Jacob, Berlin, Mark Jacobs, Avengers, The Coming. Numbers 1414, 1655, 943, 816, 444, 1197. Why 1197? And 7111. And then at the end of that they said, not today, Satan, not today. No, not today. All right, guys, let's get into the energy. Wow. Hope you guys are all having a fabulous day today. She's a cold one outside. At least where I'm at, I'm in Idaho. You guys want to leave a comment where you're at, where you're from? I'd like to get to know all of you a lot more. Thank you. I love the hair. I always say my power is in my hair. I don't cut my hair. Had a lot of it pulled out in a few fist fights. But other than that, wow, a lot of things could feel just like in your grasp. Intense wanted to stay on the table. The intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. As above, so below. Galactic words, galactic beings. Interdimensionality. Some of you could be very high vibrational interdimensional beings that can travel from timeline to timeline. If you don't resonate with my stuff and you don't have anything nice to say, this probably isn't your channel. I cuss, I speak the truth. This is my channel, so if you like it, stay. You're more than welcome to. If not, fucking cheerio. All right. Let's get some Holy Spirit. What do we've got? I'm going to do a little shuffle. I hate when they do this to me. I'm like, okay, where are we going? And then it's not till anything comes out. I don't start truly channeling. I don't know. Why don't you guys set an intention too for the read? I know a lot of my viewers like for the greatest good, and that is my intention also. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit divine guides. I heard leaders of the light army. May the truth come out of my mouth, and may I never be deceiving to anybody. I honor myself in standing integrity and humility. I think that humility is one of the things that sets us on our path to ascension when we can integrate with our shadow. We all have a very shadow aspect to us, and I like to think, a lot of people are like, I can't stand that motherfucker, this or that. When you get to know your shadow and you get to integrate that piece of you, I did drugs and alcohol. I wouldn't say big on alcohol. There was a time when I didn't give two shits, and we all have those moments, right? But that was in the middle of my dark night of the soul when I was really starting to awaken. I didn't understand what I was experiencing. Some of you could be going through the dark night of the stolen soul. Not on my watch, I heard. Not on my watch. What time is it? My watch. 5:25. That's a 12. Integrating that shadow aspect means that we are love and we are light, but we also come to terms with that part of us that is, let's just say it's from all past lives that has been integrated into this expression of your soul that you incarnated here with. And that is something, it's the trilogy. That one wants to keep coming out. There's 3 people working together on something. I heard deviate souls, astronomical numbers, the unacquainted. You could be meeting, I heard meeting of the minds. These could be guides. These could be interdimensional beings. I guess we're going with this. I heard bottom of the deck. Your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. I'm starting with goosebumps again already. Some of you could be feeling like you're played or getting played, and I mean this almost in a material sense of, oh man, help me, Spirit. Rosanna, Berlin Bridge. Merging of two very different timelines. This could be three aspects of your own self merging together on this specific timeline. It's like where they've branched off the tree. What did I put for that? The tree, throne king, the tree, family tree, ancestry. Maybe there's three aspects of yourself that is merging together on this timeline. There is a way, if you are willing to change the way you see it. And if you look in this picture, see how all those different lines are coming into that and merging into that ball of that star? Let's keep going. You pull the strings that control your own life. You pull the strings as above, so below. Good God. This guy's in outer space. Everything is unfolding as it should. Is this a timeline merge, Spirit? Holy Spirit, taking your rightful place. And then I'm looking at the arrow up on my channeled messages. It says, not today, Satan. Not today. Integrating the shadow aspects. Okay, bottom of the deck. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Okay. Your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. What is below? They kept showing me in this picture. It's like an ancient city, civilization. Always trust it. Okay. You are a magical being. The whole universe is waiting to assist you. You pull the strings that control your own life. Maybe you feel like you've had your spirit guides or a lot of things step in for you over the last, they're telling me, 3 weeks that have really helped you. It feels like people are pulling strings for you. You pulled the strings that control your own life. We're talking about 3 different aspects, 3 different timelines, the merging, taking your rightful place. It's like whatever you've been through, I don't know what this is, space and time do matter in this specific instance. Space and time do matter. 1818, optimism. Successful manifestations of your abundance are near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as a new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest nights, the dark night of the soul. You are a magical being. Simply trust it. All right. Some of you could be a Virgo. Some of you could be on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. 333. That is a confirmation for me. 333. Potential. The angels whisper. Your chance to reach your highest potential is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. Right space, right time. Right space, right time. The Ace of Cups. Wanted to come off the top. Trust your heart. Some of you know that some of you might actually be really magical. We've talked about being a powerful manifester. Your heart space. It's like you have an entire galaxy within your heart. Some of you could be a water sign as well. Water divination. Be able to alchemize things. I don't know what this is. I admire you and you inspire me to simply stop and enjoy the fruits of my labor, to appreciate all the amazing gifts of life. You could be dealing with an earth sign right now. Somebody sees your potential and your optimism. And when I say somebody, I'm talking about these aspects. This could be somebody outside of yourself in this physical realm. This could also be your soul family, the soul family to merge. Somebody could have a grandmother that passed away not too long ago. I'm talking about probably about 5 years ago. 2020 could be important. I don't know if it's something that she said or something that she left. Something very important about that. Probably helped you ascend on your timeline in some ways. And we talked about, as you start to awaken within yourself and realizing that you're this magical being made of stardust. That's so interesting. I had a guy tell me that a few years ago. This person is working really closely with you. This person could become one of your guardian angels. Something supernatural, I'm hearing supersonic, could be going on in or around your space right now at this time. I heard supernatural combustion. I have goosebumps really bad on my arms. Alright, let's talk about some of this spiritual growth. This person's helping and guiding you in some way. It's profound. It's inconceivable. Inexplicable. Why all the words? This person could have been very educated and highly intuitive, or very... I'm pulling my own hair. The person could have had really long hair. Curly hair. For some of you, there could be something about me that reminds you of somebody that passed on. It could be my voice. It could be, I don't know why that's coming through. Reach for your dream, knowing that it's already coming true. Some of you could have made a wish or prayed, I don't know, this is so deep, like for somebody to come back or for somebody to visit you again. Or you could be, the way I look at her, she looks like she's walking in a dream. You could be dream walking with this person at this time. It's like, when you're in the dream realm, you have this, show me like a little backpack, the little small ones on, and it's like this magical pack that they're putting gifts or attributes in. It's a part of your being, but you travel with it. This is so specific. And your ancestors passed on loved ones that you knew. They're telling me at least 2 of them without a doubt. Get off my phone, fly. Fulton Scallywag. Never lost, always found. They're putting something in this backpack as you walk through this, but it's like a part, it goes into your soul. It's like, the way they show it to me, it looks like that. But you're coming back when you wake up. Like things could be changing. It's like they're bestowing these gifts upon you. They're already yours. But it's like you've done enough work in this realm. Achievements. Desired. Things you've asked for. Some of you could have really been asking for wisdom and knowledge and over money. Like some of you, and I can resonate with that myself, don't really care for money. Money, I believe, is the root of all evil. I absolutely hate money, and that's probably why I don't ever really manifest a shit ton of it. I work hard for it, but that's just a part of this matrix. But some of you really like, I don't want all that. What I really want, I want wisdom and knowledge. Some of you want to be on this path to being a divine guide for others here on earth, exposing unearthly things. It's like integrating the extraterrestrials here. My right ear's ringing really loud right now. Some of you could even be having these intergalactic relationships. It's almost like some of you could have telepathy or these dreams, or where you zone off, like you're receiving these messages and you're like, God, I'm fucking crazy. I don't even know where this is coming from. But it's you. It's you. Okay? You have a great deal of potential, and the only reason that this is coming for you is because you cleared a lot of karma that you brought into this lifetime. your creativity and the way that you look and express yourself. Some of you could be artists and do oil paintings. You could draw, paint, could be exposing some things. Some things could be coming out through writings and through your drawings. Or somebody that had these attributes that have passed away, perhaps. My nose is itching, so that's a confirmation for some. Gotcha, you little fucker. These flies are killing me. These flies are killing me. Creativity. You are being called to explore creative expression, bringing forth the healing nature of the arts. The arts. Some of you have a voice. It's the way that you speak and the things that you say to others. I don't even know. I almost feel like spiritual house cleanser. You're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bring positive energy to space by removing negativity through various methods. Okay, some of you could have specific rituals, and these rituals could be, God, I'm itching everywhere. These could be things that, I don't even know. Like, I started doing my sacred prayer, and then all of a sudden the hand movement started coming with it, and other things started to awaken within me in that space. Bottom of the deck, they're saying. You guys could be uncovering some really hidden attributes to your soul expression and your soul imprint. Some of you are definitely galactic beings. I can see out my window like what would look like a huge mothership and in the clouds and 3 small craft around it. Some of you could really resonate with the extraterrestrial and ancient star beings. They're bringing back starlight, starbright. All right. Precognition. You're being called to explore the predictions of future events, no matter if it is a few seconds or years to the future. Something just ticked over there, and there's nothing over there to tick. There's an electrical box, but the electric isn't hooked up yet. But it sounded like when a breaker kind of pops, you know? Pop goes the weasel. Future events. It's from the timeline. Getting goosebumps. You're like ultimate potential. As soon as you broke open your heart and you started speaking your truth, it's like some of you gained your armor. And when you did that, it's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie Kubo is what they're showing me right now. It's a kid's movie. I believe it is on Netflix. You guys should look that up for some of you. But it's about this kid. His mother was from this earth, she was from a different realm, so to speak, and her father was like this very ancient, I don't know, like Chinese warrior, and it was forbidden by her father. She had twin sisters, and they were all beautiful, but she had like this really magical gift, very magical. She had more power than the other two, but the other two used theirs for bad, and she was actually sent here to kill this guy in this show. And then soon as he looked at her, he said something to the effect of, I remember you, looking at you. I just want you to know that I love you. And instead of stabbing him, she lowered her sword, and they ended up falling in love and had this child. And if you guys go to last night's channeled message about that star being fallen in love with a human being, and I mean, you know what I'm talking about, an ancient star being. That message was so deep last night, I don't even know how to explain that. God, I wish my face, so it's just like, I'm trying to get there, I just can't like get it out, I'm sorry. So instead of killing them, they have this child, and they hide it from the dad because that would be a great dishonor to her legacy and to her family. And they hide this child out, but she knew that her father and the grandfather would come for him, because when he was little, they found him, and the grandfather took one of his eyes. This is so deep. Anyways, towards the end of the movie, the kid plays this instrument, and he starts, I love that movie, Kubo. He starts playing this instrument, and he made like these paper maches come alive, and they would dance, and he would always tell a story, but he had to be home before it got night, so he never got to finish the story. Well, the story that he would always talk about was the story his mom told him, and it's actually the story of him. And it's just so interesting. Wow. And towards the end of the movie, the sisters come, and they're all three together. Well, the mom dies, thinks she dies, right? Gives the last word of magic and puts it into this little wooden monkey that she gave the son to carry around all the time. Well, the little monkey's like a little dick to this kid. He's like, come on, I gotta keep you safe, let's go. And then they find this beetle guy who's all fucking weird looking, but he's a little warrior too, you know. He served for that specific, the father, that one Chinese army, right? And needless to say, he's like, I remember this tribe. He couldn't remember all of it, but he knows, he's like, I know I fought for them. So this kid is basically going everywhere to get the hat, his helmet, his armor, and his sword. And he has to fight all of these, or go to all these different places. And the final place they go to is his father's old, it's up on a mountain. It's like this very sacred place, because they were like monks, kind of. I don't know, whatever. I'm not good with the nationality thing. And he goes there, and he finds the shield. And as he's there, the sisters come down from the sky. Well, right before that happens, that monkey ended up being the mom. And the boy goes, Mom? And she goes, he goes, haha, you used the last of your magic, the sister said, to bring this monkey alive that we're just going to kill anyways. And the kid didn't want the mom to know that she was the monkey the whole time. And then the beetle guy ends up being this ancient dad, and they're like, don't you guys recognize each other? We cloaked you. You guys have been together with your kid this entire time. It's so deep. And I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. This kind of feels like an extension of last night's story of this hidden legacy that has come about, that other people know. I really feel like other people know this. And when I talk about other people, I'm talking about this electromagnetic field that you let off, and that other people, I want to say like CIA, FBI, like I'm talking about like these internal, very high up, the ones that steal these children and clone them, like they're looking for this ancient secret, this piece to the puzzle. And then again, my guides are telling me the trilogy. It's like, and there was 3 of them in that story I just talked about. I'm hearing the mother, the maiden, the crone, the matriarch, the patriarch, and this very specific archetype that came from that. You could be this. This could be a story of your own legacy. Okay. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. Hi Morgan, I love you. Hi JDM. Hi Tina, you're so awesome. You and Hot Rod are in here waiting. Hi Kennard. You guys are so awesome. I was going to let you guys know too, if any of you want to ask a question towards the end of the live, and I will pull a card for you, a single card for you, if that's something that you're interested in. I also do personal reads. You can look at my description box for that information. Tina has one coming out here shortly. I am very interested to see what comes through for that. I kind of wanted to get past this energy of the election going on. I love doing personal reads and one-on-one. I can really hone in. There's so many of you and so much energy right now, so I could be picking up on a million things. I do jump around a lot, but I know for who it's for, it's going to make sense. All right, can you just give me some more energy on the collective energy? The collective needs to know right now. Bam. Balance is needed in relationships. Make sure all of your relationships are equal and balanced with giving and receiving. If they are out of rhythm, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. Know you are worthy and deserve respect in all ways. For some of you that are having issues in your relationship right now, or could be in this divine counterpart relationship, you could be in separation, you could be together. Getting goosebumps, that's confirmation for me. Telling the future. This person could be trying to spy. Your heart always knows. You guys could have this really close compatibility. You could feel like this with each other's heart. It's almost like you have their heart and they have yours in a way. And this could be something that could be on the outs right now, or this could be somebody that you haven't met, but spiritually and energetically you might be feeling this drawing closer for you. They're showing me back. It's time. The story does have a good ending for some. No more hiding, the time is here. No more hiding, the time is here. This is very specific for somebody. It's like when you start thinking about this person again, this could be somebody that you try to rid yourself of, and the only time you start having thoughts of them, besides watching tarot on them, of course, and I hope you guys aren't doing that. You could check in on energy, but if you're at this space, it's about doing the internal work. You know, you can listen to people till you're blue in the face, but it is important that you listen to yourself too, and listen to your spirit guides, because your innermost being is always going to guide you to the light and to the truth, your truth. I believe a lot of you that are on here are also channelers, that you guys have your own very unique spiritual gifts. You guys know things before they happen, or can feel if somebody's close. Like you could be going to the grocery store and you know you're going to see this person, or you'll see on a billboard, or you'll hear or meet somebody else with that exact name. If you haven't met this person yet, you could be having dreams about people or a specific name, and then later on that day you could make a phone call and pay a bill, and the guy's name is David or whatever, and that could be a specific name. That could be a confirmation for somebody as well. New beginnings with intention. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It is time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into the next chapter. To bring your new self into the next chapter. Your new self. It's almost, we talked about 3 different timelines happening at once, right? Merging, the merging of 2 souls, the emergence. Some of you could be feeling this profound shift, like some of you could feel like you get aerial viewed by somebody, and I know that this is going to sound, and this, for some of you, this could be, you know, one of the big 3-letter corporations that are in the uppity ups. A lot of people know who you are before you do, and you're letting off this electromagnetic field, this frequency, and it's almost seen like on these very advanced like radars from space or satellites, and you're a beacon in the night. You could feel like you're being tracked or located, like somebody's been looking for you for such a long time. This is something that you feel. I feel like some of you might actually be like have this profound love and this deep imagination, and I don't think that it is just in your imagination. I think some of you actually feel a love to and a connection. Like this person could be passed on for some of you, but it's almost like this person can timeline jump again. I don't know. It's like they went back to another space and hijacked another body and is now incorporated onto this timeline. Like you're going to meet them and somebody else. Just like when those 2 witches in the movie Kubo said, you guys didn't realize it was you 2 together the whole time. Quantum entanglement with ourselves. I love that. Hey, badass mofo. Good to see you in here again. I'm hoping somebody in my life will leave. Morgan, I fucking love you. Yeah, well, I just don't know. This is so interesting. I'm seeing like a whole city in the clouds right now outside of me. It's almost like this whole other realm exists like right in your vicinity. And it's like this person can see you, right? This is kind of what they're showing me. This person can see you and has eyes on you. They're just waiting for you to unlock this potential. And if you just would take this leap on this new path that you have, this new beginning, this shift, this integration, it's like you have the ability to, I want to say shape shift. It's almost like transfer your consciousness to another place and time. If not, this person is going to help you with that. I think some of you feel this deep love, and I feel like maybe you feel like you get aerial viewed, or you'll be listening to something and you could be getting undressed, getting in the bath, and something that you're listening to will be like, my God, or you tap into stuff like that. You know, a big illusion in the veil has kind of fallen away for you. That happens to me all the time with specific instances, especially certain people on the TV. I'm like, motherfucker, are you looking at me? And like, I'll do some funny faces, like, and then they'll start to crack a smile, and I'm like, is the fucking TV looking at me? Like, I'm telling you guys, I do the most. I do the most. But that's just me. But it's not just me. I think it's some of you other people are starting to realize other things. This is really interesting, isn't it? Hi, Alicia. I haven't seen you forever. I kicked the father of my kids out of my life, and 2 of my kids no more. Well, I pray for your family and then for the healing to come through on that. I don't know why as soon as you said that I went back to since I met you, my mind has expanded so many new ways, ideas, and ways of thinking. You have enhanced my brain power like never before. This could be you in somebody else's specific life. I'm telling you, there's something with quantum entanglement. There's something with this energetic space and time. Reach your dreams knowing that it is already coming true. Then we talked about you're being called to explore the predictions of future events. Somebody asked me the other day, do you believe people can tell the future? Well, in a linear mindset, I would say no, because time is fluid and things are always changing. But when I think of it on a quantum level, fucking fly, I almost got it. Mr. Miyagi's not in me right now. I feel like some of you, I don't know where I was going with that. Distractions. You could be getting distracted a lot by other things. Let's not catch the hair on fire. Could be getting distracted by other things, though you feel like you're so close to unlocking or breaking open a specific, the smell of cedar wood to you guys could be something that's very important, or cedar wood or clove, that masculine sense. I don't know what that is definitely coming through right now. All right. Let's talk about the healing of these attributes of healing that are taking place right now for the collective to be able to fully create this interdimensional space within time. Time travelers. I think we're going to start experiencing some very profound changes and experiences within the collective. Quantum leaping. I see, I know. Some of you know. Reflection. The reflection. Some of you could be seeing a reflection of somebody else when you look into the mirror, or could be, help me, Holy Spirit. Reflection, pause for introspection. Some of you could be like, walk into a room and just pause, and you could just zone off for a moment, and it's like, it's almost like you don't know you're doing it. It's like a part of that soul expression that you are is getting sucked into this energetic vortex or force field, and it's like you're out for a moment. Or if some of you drink, or I'm not talking about heavy getting shit-faced all the time, but some of you when you drink, you could go out and you could really connect with other people. It's almost like a different archetype comes through you. And while you're doing that, it's like another part of your inner being's being repaired. It's the courage, but it's like that's the integration of the shadow aspect that I'm talking about. It's like you've integrated that piece where you're not just like, hey, man, let's get fucked up. It's like you really reach out and touch people, and you have this profound connection, or like this oracle piece of you comes through, and you're able to speak more in that state. Wow, we're talking about walking into a room and forgetting where you're at. I feel like right now, and when I channel sometimes, it's a blip in time. Okay. Your divine guidance. You are receiving divine guidance from the higher realms and the heavenly realms at this time. Wow. You guys have so much support within your wisdom. It's like, for some of you could have struggled with substance abuse a lot. You could have found yourself in a state of ecstasia, or like this cognitive dissonance where you started to experience these really profound things throughout that. And without that, you wouldn't even be awakened right now, because walking that path has created this sense of true wisdom within you. You couldn't have the testimony of Christ, the Christ consciousness. It's like these hard things that you've had to go through have created this very wise, intelligent person that you look at in this mirror, and you guys are going to experience some super profound, without a doubt, unequivocal. Some of you are going to just be fucking beside yourself. That is interesting, because I literally, as soon as I said that, I seen me sitting here and then another me sitting here. This is getting very interesting. Transmutation. Some of you could be an ascended master, or a very well-known, renowned archetype. There could be books actually written about you. You could have actually written books, and you may have picked them up, and it could be on spiritual wisdom, alchemy, the metaphysics, quantum physics. Some of you are really into like medicine, or the physical components, the mental space, how it is wired and is programmed. Some of you could have left yourself hints. Like, you could be, your great-grandfather, for somebody out there, could actually, your great-great-great-grandfather could actually be you. And you could be a female, and it could have been a male, or vice versa. But if you have a picture of this person, your eyes could look almost exactly identical. And they're showing me my teeth. I kind of have a crooked tooth in the front. I love my crooked tooth. But this could be something that you're going to notice. You're going to notice lineage in your tree, family tree. You are a reflection of somebody, and I feel like this has been hidden from you. And maybe you have a family that doesn't have a lot of photo albums, or they were your grandma's, and you could have a grandmother. You could have one aunt or somebody that's distant from you that still could have found you on Facebook, or a platform that has a bunch of ancestral things for you about your lineage, and truths and things that were hidden in your guys' path. You're a direct reflection of somebody else. This person manifests within you. Explore new opportunities on the horizon, embarking on exciting journeys and discovery. Like I said, this looks like a tree coming out of this being, if you look real close. Some of you could have a very powerful prayer language, or you could pray, and when you do this, you just get so connected. You could have very powerful hands, or energy in your hands. As I was saying that, my right hand started itching. Palmistry. Some of you could be in palmistry and just have this ability to unlock some ancient wisdom. Windows whistling. Some ancient wisdom from this, and this person that could have reached out to you could see these attributes about you. This person could know that you're spiritual or that you're highly enlightened. There could also be a prophecy about you somewhere in your lineage. Some of you are going to find out some very interesting things within your family. You could actually go to the doctor and like find that they always want to do blood work on you for some reason. They always want to take your blood. You could have UTIs, kidney infections, nasal infections. They could be wanting to take like, what do you call it? A biopsy? Is that when they take like a little piece out of your stomach, or you've had some massive surgeries? There may be the thumb or the hand. Some of you, your fingerprints could be very unique and have come up, whether you've gone to jail or joined the military, or could be missing a print, or you could have a really unique thumbprint. It could just be very different. They're showing me like a figure 8 in your, I want to keep touching the thumb, but it could be like a very unique hand line. I don't know. There could be something about that, or something that will come up about that. They're also showing me somebody that had a burn or sustained an injury to the thumb. The thumb. Okay. Palmistry. It's written in the stars. Align with the universe's energy. Manifest your dreams and desires into reality. Some of you could really be asking for truth and the illusion to fall away out of your the things that have been hiding in plain sight. It's like, you know, these things are there and you're like, okay. And maybe when you have started to observe or feel some of these things, it's felt very scary, or it frightened you because you're like, what did I just see? Or it might feel demonic or very dark to you. It actually could. I just seen a flash of light out there from nowhere. Now I'm touching the pink, eh? Okay. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. It could feel like a very tumultuous time through your ascension process, or moving along your divine path. Can you guys hear me okay? I didn't realize I had my microphone shoved all the way down there. Hi, Mom. Okay, you guys can hear me. It could have felt like fire and lava, like you were literally in the pits of hell yourself. And, oh, my mom's in here. Hi, Mom. That's me, Mother. It could have felt very scary for you going through this transformation. And I think the more that you call on that wisdom and with your spirit guides and your angels, and that you are being able to not be afraid of the heat, the lava, the things that you don't understand. I think some of you, we were talking about earlier, have a very powerful prayer, and you're very dedicated. Your spirit guides know that you are very dedicated to your transformation. I think the universe has sent you very many tests on your divine path of waking up, and this could have been through poor relationships, family, feeling alone, codependency issues, specifically could have come from poverty, a lack mentality and mindset, and some of you are just really okay with not having anything. You pray more for other people than just that you would be a light in their life, and that you would be able to expose the falsities and darknesses within this realm of being. Where do I want to go? Okay, we're going to go to the telepathy deck. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. Embrace change and evolution. Welcome the new beginning of personal growth. Some of you, like I said, maybe you have actually met your own shadow throughout somebody else, and it terrified you. You probably felt like you were under a very deep spiritual warfare. And piece of your lineage that does come through you. You could have been very powerful in a past life, and at that time that was needed as far as protection for your family. I think that some of you have felt so alone and so lost in this lifetime. You have felt abandoned and just so left behind and misunderstood. And your guides are just telling you you've always had this optimism and tenacity and potential within you. Like nobody and no matter what could ever take you off of your path or try to deviate you from your true soul purpose. And I think that there's been several people, whether knowing or not knowing, whether they're spiritually awakened or not, just that shadow aspect of them is still a vibration that recognizes your magnitude and your electromagnetic field, your energetic space that could have tested and tried you quite a bit. And the divine realm has seen that no matter what they're kind of showing me is when you picked your contract, when you came down here, you picked some pretty hefty things that they were like, I don't know, man, maybe you should rewrite that, or sure you want to sign that. This is going to be pretty tumultuous stuff you're going to go through. And you have this really huge essence of the Christ consciousness, a huge, like an ascended master, a very wise shaman, a very wise, I'm feeling very native, very connected. It's like the guides that you've picked or the people that you've incarnated with, I think there's only two true souls, and no matter what, you guys in every lifetime find a way. It's like I heard manipulate the system, but it's like you always give each other the right kick in the ass or the push that you need, and you always execute. I think there's been a few times, they're showing me like 10 times maybe out of hundreds of incarnations that you have fallen short, or something, I heard apprehended. Something could have taken your life, or one of theirs, that soul connection really stifled you. You could have lost somebody in this lifetime that felt like a piece of you literally died when they passed away. And that could have been one of the things that the Matrix was putting on as your downfall. And it's like even through that, the spirit realm sees that it hasn't taken you off your path. You've dove in so much deeper. Just even when, like how pain used to feel, and fear and sadness, you have this way of, you get into that emotion and then you realize, people play on your emotions because you're very loving and you're very caring and charismatic. And I feel like this time it's just different. You feel it, you let it come, and it's an overwhelming emotion, and you weep and you cry, and you start to go into the old thought patterns and programming of how could I have changed this? What could I have done to change any of this? And then you take this breath, and it's like you feel a hand on your shoulder and this reassurance of your higher self that says, okay, I'm going to sit with it. I loved you. I'm grateful we had the memories. There's a reason. What is, how did this help me? How has this triggered me into this awakening, into walking into my divine path so that I can help enlighten and inspire the rest of humanity, or just the few. I mean, if you help one person, they tell another person. And even if that person, if you just share it with one person and if just think of the trickle effect. If you drop a pebble into a still pond, that ripple will go all the way out to the edge. You have this alignment and this magnetism about you that you have attracted the right people that continue to carry on your inspiration. It's like whenever, even if you talk to them, that magnetism, your energetic field, your energy, this is what they're showing me. It's like you leave this imprint on them, and a piece of you can rejuvenate your own power, but it's like a piece of that divine power and inspiration, like a wisp is what they're showing me, ignites in their heart chakra and their soul. And pretty soon you're helping other people to walk on their divine path too. Even when you pray and you pray for humanity, these people that you could have had these quantum entanglements with here, you're igniting something within them. You're helping them to have this transformation. You are an earth angel. You have, it's something about the frequency. It could be, they're showing me like the throat chakra, and then you have this wisdom. The way that you meditate, your hands, when you do pray or you're very passionate about something, or you get in a very emotional state and you're very determined and tenacious about your desire for people's hearts and for why you came here to go through your shadow and to help illuminate your own path so that you can help illuminate others. It's like you let off this supersonic boom that can be felt through every single person that you've ever come across, even if it's not in this lifetime, in other lifetimes. Could have heard pin drop. People could actually feel like that when you walk into a room, that it's like people are captivated by you. It's this aura that you have. It's huge, it's vibrant, and it's felt. It's not for those that can see it, but for others, it's like you leave this lasting impression on them of, wow, like I remember him from 5-10 years ago, and this person, even if it was just 2 years ago, like the amount of loss that you have suffered, whether it's your finances, personal effects, people that you've loved, friends, just very near-death experiences, just very tumultuous things that have been on your path. They see that you're still this person. They're like, damn, wasn't she on meth and heroin, and didn't you get in a car accident and break your back, and now you're I don't know, like you're still going. You have this spirit about you, and you're probably the smiliest one in the whole room. Like people love you when people just absolutely love you, and they question like, what is it about that person? And I don't know. And for some of you, even just their own shadow aspects on them could be like, even they tell their own demons, let's just call them that, or their own shadow that's unhealed and gets provoked by your light. Not today, Satan. You could be missed when you leave a specific place or around certain people. They could truly miss you, and they may not have realized how much you truly meant to them or how you help them to ascend on their own path. It could be something that is really affecting a lot of people right now, because I think a lot of you have had this profound experience of who the fuck you truly are and how magnificent you are in all of your being. And I think that is something that, I don't know, has ignited other people to really, it's like they can't let you go. They can't let you go. They love you so much. They are, it's spiritual swag. It is spiritual swag. 'Cause I'm a hustler, baby. Now don't you know? 'Cause you guys are amazing. People see that about you. I mean, I think that you even see that about you sometimes. And then I'm talking about that. I gotta turn on this little light of mine, but I think that other people truly do see your magnificence, and they're like, a lot of it could stem from like people being jealous, like, fuck that asshole, every time he comes around he just thinks he's better than everybody else, or da-da-da-da-da. And I think for you, you're like, even though people treated you like shit, or they talk shit behind your back, or they've been untruthful or dishonest to you, I think you've always still shown them love. Like, you love people's monster. You hug it. Like, when they hug you, you could have a divine connection with somebody. You could have very good intimacy between you, and that could have been one of the strong suits. And that is like one of the strongest soul ties that you could create with somebody, especially if it has that very intense feel and you have past lives with each other. that person could be having a very hard time letting you go right now. And I don't think it's so much the sex, but I think that it could be the safety and the security that you brought to their lives. They, like that mother energy of just how radiant you are. I think a lot of people are trying to manifest you back into their life right now, and they might not be spiritually awakened and realize that they're doing it, and some of them could be spiritually awake and really just be trying to manifest you before somebody else swoops you up. For some of you, since I met you, my mind has expanded to so many new ideas and ways of thinking, enhancing my brain power like never before. You have this frequency about you that you leave an imprint on people. It's almost like you're unforgettable. You're unforgettable. And I feel like people that have done you wrong, or people that have mistreated you, I think that especially in this time and space, that they're starting to feel like a really big a-hole for treating you that way. It could be your own family. It could be just people that you've entangled with, high school friends, past lovers, siblings. I think people are really starting to see you have this glow up, and that you have like this star power about you, that a lot of people have probably preyed on your downfall, or have left you in the mud and like, oh, she's just always going to be, or he's always going to be that person. And it could be because you're a super emotional person. A lot of you could be water signs, and air signs could be in your head a lot. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining the live. The Divine Masculine is very interesting, and we talked about the quantum leaping, Tina, and I really think that, and I could be absolutely fucking delusional, but I know that I'm pretty tapped in and turned on. You could turn this person on. My right ear just started ringing. It's your wisdom. It's like a lot of people could have been with this person or with you, and you could be very good looking person. You could be very attractive. It doesn't matter your size, your make, your model. You could just have, like, we're talking about this essence about you. And I think that this person is fucking terrified to get left behind by you. And I think that even though things could be really shitty the way that you guys were last, or for some of you who haven't met this person, they have probably gone through some very tumultuous relationships as well. But I feel like no matter what, it'll always be you. There's something about you. It's just this comforting feeling. And what really gets them is that it's your intellect. It's that you see these signs and you're like, what? They're like, what? And you slowly kind of break them into it and just share pieces and bits of you. And then they get to know you and they're like, you're fucking crazy. But I love that about you. And that could be the one thing, like if you are in separation from this person right now, they could be feeling very alone. They could be surrounded by people that are very needy, just want to get taken care of, clingy, only want them for sex or what they can provide for them. I don't think that they have any intellect or depth to anybody that is around them at this time. And that could be one thing that it really fucking bugs them. I think this person is like, just get the fuck away from me. Like everybody that's hitting on them or like going to the bar or having these small talk conversations, I think maybe, this person could have entangled themselves in some other half-assed sort of, I wouldn't even call it a relationship. It could just be purely sexual in that state. But I think, and even at that space, they're like, this is a waste of my fucking time. They probably can't even have an orgasm, or, they don't have the feelings. You fucking ruined this person with your bright light. You fucking, what did you do to me? My soon-to-be ex-husband calls me the reaper of men's souls. And, I have not been with a lot of people. I have been married most of my life. And, but this connection was more profound for me. Even though there's some things that are disappointing, I'll always love this person. We have a really deep connection like that. And I'm just trusting the universe to walk away, and he wanted a divorce, so we're going to do that. But I know that feeling because I can also feel him. I can feel him think about me. I can feel about his energy. That's what's really sucky about being a divine channeler and being able to have that mental telepathy, where you can pick up on the frequency and the thoughts of others. It's hard because you feel this person. A lot of you could be feeling this person on a very energetic level, and my suggestion is you can just send them love and light and pray that they can transform and see. When we love people, we love them, and we're patient and we're careful with them. And when you live in truth and integrity, and this person, can do the same, I think that you guys will realize that there is a future in some space for your capacity. No matter what, you learned a lot of lessons from this person, and they taught you a lot of lessons, and they probably helped you go through a lot of shadow work, mirroring back to you exactly how you were to them, whether it was drugs, alcohol, addictions, ways of thinking. Just they could have had a really hard childhood. Abandonment issues could be a big one. They feel left behind, or you have, and when things get hard, maybe you're somebody that walks away because as you started to grow and evolve, you didn't want to have those outbursts. You could be probably that warrior type person that's like fucking tear everybody's fucking heads off when your heart hurts. Didn't get them. Fucking these flies. You fucking flies! It could be something that this person really helped you grow through and recognize that you're lovable, and even you for them, that they are lovable despite their anger or their over emotions. I think that when you guys just continue to work on yourself and move forward and stay on your path, I think that person will feel you pull away. And it's not that you're pulling away like, fuck you, do it on your own, figure it out. You can hold space of love for everybody, even the ones that have fucking treated you the shittiest or have totally tried to fuck with your head and make you feel so lost and so alone. And because they trigger this trauma, you trigger this trauma in them, and vice versa. And it's like battle of the minds. How can I outdo this person, or how can I make this person feel shitty as I feel? Because really at the core of that is that they love you. They love you more than anything, and they have a really hard time showing you their emotions. Good night, Morgan. I love you, sweetheart. Good night. You're such a beautiful piece of this collective. I wish I can take back all of the words I said to you. I get very angry when somebody doesn't agree with me, and I act impulsively. All right, I guess my heart is already broken when we met, so every small gesture from you can trigger pain that feels 10 times worse than normal. Okay, here we go. I'm really feeling this person's energy at this time. How else does this person feel for those that are interested in the relationship part of this read? I just kind of go where I'm guided, guys, so if this isn't for you, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, everybody. Thank you for hitting the like button. You guys are so generous with your time and energy towards me. I appreciate it. I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know somebody like you to love. Oh my gosh, that makes me tear up. This person could be crying over you. This person above all things knows that you have a beautiful heart. They could really look at you like this person, this angel, somebody who has transformed through a lot of pain and suffering, and they know the truest essence of your heart. They know that you, as shitty as things may have turned out, and I think the only reason it feels shitty is because you have started to stand in your truth, and you've set healthy boundaries that They know you align with your thoughts and your beliefs, and no matter what, that your faith is unwavering. And that is one of the things that terrifies them the most, is that perhaps that they don't feel like they can, I'm not going to say that they don't feel good enough, because I think this person brings a lot of wonderful things to your life and to your soul. And I think you've shown a lot of gratitude to them for just sharing your experiences with them and how they've helped you grow through your dark night of the soul. And I think Spirit really has them sitting with their self right now, because this could be something that is going to come back into your future. For some of you, I really feel that. I feel this person is just not going to let you go, and it's not like they're going to call back with the same old shit or put blame on you or vice versa. I feel like you really are just want what's best for your life, and to be able to move forward and to transcend the pain. And I think a lot of the pain and the feelings that you have felt maybe weren't always just yours. Maybe you carried a lot of weight for this person too. Let's see how this person's feeling at this time for the collective. This person feels like you're a mystery. Like they know you so well, but at the same time it's like, how the fuck did I ever get you? And what have you done to my life? I can't go back to normal. I can't just go back to my 9 to 5 or to my old space of thought. It's like everywhere they go, it's you. They look for you and other people. This person could even started watching tarot or finding answers because they know that that's what you did. This person could just love that you're so creative in the way that you get messages, and maybe they're starting to get those messages themselves. This person's waking up for some of you. You brought faith back into my life, and now I am trusting the higher power. Despite my past, I allow myself to feel love and protected. The star. Number 17. Some of you could have met this person when you were 17 years old. This could be, for some of you, and even if you are in your 40s and 50s, this could be somebody you went to school with that you're going to be like, wow. You know, you dated in high school and you found each other again. I really feel like the divine realm has some very interesting ways of creating perfect alignment. I'm looking at the back of this card and I see this cross and like how two lines, how two paths. Can you guys see that? Fucking can't see it. See that cross throughout that middle sector? It's like no matter what, you guys are always destined for your paths to cross again. And you can see on the back of that card there's like many other options and timelines or things that have split off. Maybe you guys both come from like two completely different backgrounds or settings, and this could just be something that is destined to be for some of you. This could also be how did I pull that out? Oh, because I had it in my hand. How did you fucking do that? Now I do magic. Now I'm a fucking magic show. Look at me. Oh my God. Good Lord, have mercy. The Chariot. This person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could be very forward driven. This person is driving a black and a white horse. This card signifies forward movement, but it also signifies somebody that has balanced the duality of their shadow and their light. This person is moving forward no matter what. This could be you, and they could see you as the Chariot. You could be seeing sevens a lot. Chariot is the number 7 card. It's like this person's like, I've got to catch up. I've got to find some composure. I feel like this person right now is in a very... we're past the stage of the tears, and now it's like, fuck, I gotta do something, because this person could see that you're doing okay, that you are moving forward in your life, and that you have a great deal of charisma for whatever. Like, you trust the universe so much. This person knows that you're not going to get off your path for nothing. They do know that you are very driven, and that is very attractive about you. This person could watch you or your social media, could have created fake accounts if you've blocked them, just to be able to hear your voice or see your face. I'm starting to notice all sorts of signs and synchronicities, coincidences, and realize my own power in creating them. I am working on manifesting you, and I have 3 cards of manifestation out here that we had previously pulled. Man, my nose is itching, so to me, I know this person is trying to be a better reflection of themselves and to do the introspection. I think they're past the point of sitting around and they're triggered. They're triggered by feeling this energetic loss from you, that you're not in their life or their vicinity. It's like, I cannot let you get away. I'm going to have to find a way to make something right. And it's really like, dude, just fucking love yourself. Work on yourself. Know that we already know that other people have a shadow aspect just like we do, just like we did. We still have it, but that bitch sits in the back when I drive. You know what I mean? Unless I need to pull her up here and I'm like, okay, it's time to kick some fucking ass and take names. It's fucking go time, you know, until it's that fucking time. I'm driving the fucking sin wagon this time. Take a sit in the back. Pass me the spliff, eh? You know, like, we can smoke together, we're chill, we can have a few beers, but don't think you're fucking getting back up here and pushing me in the back North 40, alright? This is my fucking show now. You had your time. This person knows that you probably were fucking wild. You probably took no shit from nobody, or this person could be like that. You could be the person that's on this path to healing, and you're trying to get somebody back, and you could be visiting Oracle Tarot channels to try to find a way, just like fucking God. You're probably praying. This person's praying for the first time, like, God, if you're there, this is me. My name is, and God's like, adios míos. I know it's you. Thanks for showing up. We're here. We watch you take a shit. We, shower, shave. We're here all the time. It's so nice of you to call on us. Yeah, what's up, bud? You ready to do some work? Like, fucking, we got you. Yeah, we know you love him, and we know you love her. So the only thing you got to do to create this frequency to get back on that same wave of this person is take some inner time to do some inner healing. Take some time to have some self-introspection, to have some integrity, to have some accountability for your actions, and know that the past really does not matter. It's how you move forward from something. In my opinion, that is all it is for me. If you can truly, I can see and feel, and you're not going to pull the wool over my eyes, and I know you guys are well intuitive as well. Don't even worry about it. Just keep moving forward. If this person's meant to be in your life, this person's going to show up. We don't sit around and wait for people. We don't sit and dwell. We can't look at the past. We can't fault and change it right now. We're here. This is us. We're moving forward. If this person wants to get together, then get with the program. Get right or get left behind. Wait, this is right. Get right or get left behind. Fucking down my left and my right. Don't be a fucking loser. I got Blippy on my cup up here, and he's fucking sitting here eyeballing me. He's like, you better slow your roll. Don't make me drink from your crown chakra. All right. I am ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown for the first time in my life. I am allowing myself to have faith and trust God. Like I said, this person probably isn't spiritual. This person probably doesn't pray. Probably admired that about you. Be like, yeah, you just do your thing. I'm just going to sit over here and fucking kill bodies and fucking rah, rah, rah. You know, this could be a really macho person, or somebody that is, somebody that's like, nah, I'm not going to play into all of that, because every time I've loved, love just got me in the same place. Fucked over in a rebuilt Dodge, you know? This person could drive a Dodge, and it could be their baby. The love between us is overflowing, and we can use it to build a family, to help others, or to save the planet. I love you, the 10 of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of cards in this deck that talk about, like, some other very destructive things. From the last time read I did and I pulled these cards, we've got 1 and 0 here. Somebody is having a new beginning. This person is having a profound experience in their spiritual awakening. You guys did it. You have woken this person up to their own innermost being. Even if you guys aren't together, you definitely check the box off on your soul contract with this person. Whether they're with you or not, they will no longer allow themselves, like they keep saying, I can't go back, I can't go back, I can't stop unseeing it. I can't fucking unsee what I've seen in you. I can't find it in anybody else, I can't find it in myself. So I know none of these people that I'm hanging around with are going to be this attribute of what you are. So you know what? This person's like, maybe I'm going to step into that role and I'm going to be that for myself, because self-love and true perseverance with a big-ass heart looks fucking damn good on a person. That is so attractive. Somebody that can just move forward and keep going and have faith. That's spun out on transformation. I don't like to share myself with others. I also hold on to things and relationships that do not serve me because I hate losing. This person's a sore fucking loser. Well, guess what, buddy? We've all lost. You know how many fucking times I've lost? I've lost more times than I've won, but technically the experience through the losing has created this amount of wisdom in us, right, collective? Could you guys agree with that? It has created this abundant mindset of no matter what or where, I'm moving forward. Any other thoughts from this person for my collective? I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Show your girl some love. I go live almost every day of the week. I'm going to start doing individual signs, and I'm going to go for love readings. It took me a while to do love readings when I was married. Now that I'm single, I'm like, fuck it, let's do love readings. So whatever that is, I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are. But also, I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. Oh my gosh. You guys totally have this person turned out on the Holy Spirit. This person's like honking if you love Jesus. This person's trying to find feathers and God and everything. Give me a sign, show me a sign. I mean, this person's probably more connected to that, to all day communication with spirit than you are at this point, because they're just like, I gotta get up, I gotta go. That's so awesome. I love that. All right. I just want to get a little nosy for a second and see, I was going to say what affected this relationship initially, and I split it on the devil and the page of swords. So there could have been some underhanded things, addictions, sexual addictions, porn, fucking overactive libido, bad habits, bad thought patterns, just underhanded. Basically, they're shadow pulling them into, like, buddy, don't leave me. Come on, I'm over here. What do you mean you're going to go with her? What do you mean you're going to go with them? You're going to forget all about me. And it's like, no, bro, we can integrate. Like, we can do this together. We got to have a balance. That's the true alchemist, right? What in the past, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, so I feel like somebody just kind of wants a little bit more confirmation on this. This tattoo, this is channeled writing that I have. It is actually ancient stargates and portals. It's a light language, basically. It was channeled. I put it on my arm. I don't know exactly all of what it means or where it goes to at this point, but that's something that I'm working on with Spirit. It's like a fucking map. It's a fucking map! I don't know. It has something to do with the future, but it's there. And I have a tendency to lose shit unless it's in here, or on my body. So, unless it's my children. The only time I've lost them is when I've had people take them away. So, but I have all my children. My life is back on track, and I am good, and that is the past, and I have a beautiful family, and I'm grateful for everything. I would not change one thing about my life because it has created this woman sitting in front of you guys. It takes a lot of courage to get up here and to I know it's just pulling cards, and my ex-husband says, you just get out there and pull cards and tell people what they want to hear. How hard can it be? And it's like, well, I don't know, fucker. You're watching now, so you tell me. Is it hitting home? So in other ways, people get to see your truth. Okay, for the collective, just for confirmation, first few. I know a lot of you don't like going into the past, but can I see a past energy of what created a divide within this relationship initially? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for the highest good of the collective, to repair and grow. The 10 of Wands. Wow. It's like, for some of you, you've been on this path to enlightenment. If you can, I'm going to move my phone over here. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better. Excuse my shed, I'm still mudding and drywalling it. A lot of baggage. It's like carrying all this shit from your past. It could just, we talked about childhood traumas, and we talked about just past relationships. It's needing to, this motherfucker's got a jackass carrying a pack mule, and it's hunting season, but not year round. It's burdens. It's, this person is just coming over the mountain of carrying all of these burdens. So it could have been a downhill slide for both of you at some point. Can you tell me more about the ending or separation of this relationship, Holy Spirit? The Emperor. This person could be an Aries. This person could be a player. He's holding a chess piece in his hand. This person could have been very strategic and very, what is the word? Calculated. This person could have seen you as a prize. Notice he's got a trophy hanging on his wall. And this person fucked around and fell in love with a spiritualist. Somebody who would come into their life and completely wake them up. You can switch the roles. This person could have a tie to Egypt. He does have the Ankh tattooed on his arm. Tell me more. Tell me more about the ending of this relationship on the opposite person's side of my collective. Wow. Water sign and Judgment. Roles could be reversed if you are on this end. This is a King of Cups energy. This person could actually be very spiritual, and you could have had this baggage and still been in the role of playing games, but this is somebody that is very spiritually enlightened, or this could be you. And this could be something, when you play games and you've got a pack mule full of like every fucking piece of baggage or female or male that you have slept with, and it follows you around. We all have a past, whatever. But that big ass chess piece in his hand, like, I can't keep my eyes off of that. And look at the dead head on the trophy on the wall. It's like, this person, for the first time, you could have called them on their shit. You could have been the one that got away. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be a Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, so like two completely different paths is what ended this. They're showing me too in my mind, like it's a mental space. This person wants to become more enlightened by you. Can you show me, I see the Chariot. What is this person's actions towards you in the near future, if any at all? Holy Spirit, for the one doing the underhanded dealings. Okay. The Magician. This person's going to try to manifest you. This person's going to try to take every tool that they have. This person could be somebody, for some of you, that has done black magic on you, or is trying to do love spells, or to manifest you back in some way. This person could be born in the 8th month or the 8th year. I can't get away from that. This is also the year of the 8th and the year of the dragon, that infinity sign on his cover right there. Like I said, you could be a water sign. This person is screwing around with the water. The magician has all the tools that they need to manifest this person. For some of you, like I said, they could be doing dark magic and be trying to call you back in that aspect. Holy Spirit's just showing me the Chariot, like, nope, that don't work, because look how, I mean, those horses are hauling ass, and he's not even riding in the Chariot. The fucker's like on top, like it's a magic carpet. I don't think that's going to work if you don't come right, because that plane's not going to happen. As far as the person moving forward and staying on their divine path, what is the future energy for this person? How do they see this person? Somebody who's trying to become enlightened. Somebody who's trying to read every book and gain the wisdom and knowledge that they can. Who's trying to call on the spirit guide, see the birds. Birds are messengers. Walking a tightrope. This person's, I'm telling you, you're just going to continue to move forward on your divine path, stay enlightened, listen to your messages. I mean, like, she's reading a book, fucking flying some light bulb kites and walking on a tightrope. I mean, without a care. I'm just looking down with a little bow in her hair. Show me the energy for the future if this is a relationship. The energy if they were to come back together for the two of them. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for my collective. For the person standing in the upright, the enlightened and awakened one, show me the future energy for them in this relationship if they were to get back together at this point. It's going to be conflicting. Death and rebirth. Number 13 could be important. We've got a death and rebirth, and we have a 5 of cups. I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this person's going to get enlightened, and you guys are going to, it's divine. It's making me think of that star being that I channeled, falling in love. It's like the cloak will fall. I think for some of you, this person has been more enlightened than they portray themselves to be. I think that you probably think they're just some hick motherfucker, or whatever your case may be, a mechanic or a hairstylist who's just kind of caught up in the world. But I think this person knows a little bit more about magic and things than you think that they do. If not, I think they have friends in low places, shall I say, that could try to be helping them find ways to manifest. I think they may have some good friends, a good friend that is telling them, like, you're a really big douchebag and you might want to fix that. For some of you, I think that it's not going to be worth your time. I think that there's so much trust broken. Yeah, and you're so aware that this person's just going to try to come back and play some fuck shit, but you're not going to have it because you are an awakened being. Some of you can already feel that coming. The games are not going to work because you are literally a part of the cosmos and seated here for the Most High. I'm seeing number 1, and I'm just seeing this with that High Priestess. You guys are just going to keep moving forward. You've gone through your transformation or are going through it at this time. Very enlightened souls. Man, I have such a wonderful collective. I love looking at this when I ask about this. Look at this person. This out-of-body experience, completely like bringing down the higher self, and the water is calm. I mean, the sailboat's just sailing, and his entire crown chakra is just completely illuminated, at peace, self-love. You guys, I love you. I'm going to pull an angel number for you guys, and then I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go check on my meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I love you all. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. For the highest good of the collective, Holy Spirit, holy angels, synchronicities that they may have been seeing, or a confirmation that this is a read for them. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Leaving comments helps my channel. 2020 could have been a big year. Compassion. And it says right here on it, it is a confirmation that your beliefs are correct, but is also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. For those of you thinking about starting your own spiritual practice, healing practice, or a podcast, or just getting on, playing music, whatever you do it. Step out. I mean, you can encourage so many people by just being yourself, and you guys are all beautiful, and really, it shows through the heart space, you know, in people's eyes and smile. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking supermodel. Just be you. You're perfect just the way that you are. Okay. 24. All right. Okay. Big reach for this one. Fucking wankas. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my number of progression. You guys are taking the appropriate steps and moving forward in perfect alignment. Good luck.